Anna Pearl McKissick ain't take no shit. As a Southern Black woman, you're gonna respect her and you're gonna love her. And she'll love you too. She'll tell you exactly what you need to hear, and there is no such thing as sugarcoating. But my grandmother could be a little too kind and a little too patient to those who took and lied from her. She would give a second, a third, a fourth, a fifth chance, and nothing ever changed about the way that she loved you. It wasn't until she passed that I realized my grandmother and I had become enablers. People come in, make promises, break them, and still come back to the same love as before. It wasn't until I got to Wellesley College that I made the realization about myself and my family. I had become an Africana Studies major in my sophomore year, and I had taken several classes, such as Black psychology, African American philosophy, African literature, and we identified the pattern and stereotype of the strong Black woman. The fact is, Black women are strong, but the misconception is that we are born strong. No, sweetheart. We are born into situations that force us to be strong. And another misconception is that we don't carry emotional baggage due to that. But I wondered what this meant for me. I joined Wellesley Out Loud, the one and only poetry organization on campus. And I was able to write about how I was feeling about these realizations. When I write poetry, it's like I'm writing in a journal. And I'm able to write about the things that I don't say to people on a day-to-day basis. And then I'm actually gonna get up and say them. I was hoping that this would allow me to create the healthy relationships I imagined myself having with my friends, my family, and my future partners. But still didn't know how to create them. All I had to go by was what I saw in my family or on TV, and that wasn't enough. I wanted people to emulate what I brought to the table. I wanted their consistency, and I wanted them to know me on the inside. And I found that was the problem. No one had gotten to know me deeply, not even my family. It hurt, because I knew when someone would need space versus when they needed someone to talk to. I knew when someone would need a hug versus a mug of soup, but no one knew the love language to speak to me in. They only did what worked for them, and what would that achieve? So I was forced to demand that all those who wanted me to remain in their life make this change. I made it my mission to create the healthy relationships I wanted to see in my life, but people's reactions made me feel like I was being stabbed in the back with a giant butcher knife. I was met with resistance and pain. I was met with distance and change from those I held dear, and my foundation of trust was destroyed. During this time, I was the most torn apart. I had let go of everyone for the sake of creating a healthier place to grow. The fears just started rushing to my head. Was I doomed to be alone? Maybe what I wanted was too strong. Maybe I should give them another chance. Not everyone's like me. Maybe I was too harsh. Should I lower my standards? But I had to realize what I wanted was important, and not to let it go because somebody else didn't want to work for it. And I made friends. I made friends who wanted to be there for me, made me feel like my demands weren't too hard to complete. I was able to be honest about all that I felt without feeling like it was going to be too much on them. We were able to talk for hours on Skype about nothing, and we were able to cry on each other's shoulders if we felt like we would fall apart, which happens sometimes. I really felt like my goals were coming to fruition, but this doesn't mean the journey is over. My family and we still aren't the same. I lost a lot of friends who weren't willing to change. I still battle with my habit of being too kind, but I'm reminded that every day it takes time to unlearn a behavior. And I will never let that discourage me.